that guy, because he's 15 pounds lighter than Dennis Allen's prototype, can't fit, well, then you got to reevaluate, in my opinion, how you evaluate guys.
Who's the kid from Oklahoma? C. Thomas Howell? Who's it?
R. Mason Thomas.
Oh, correct.
Spoke eloquently.
Yes. He didn't. I just thought he spoke like a guy who'd be a coach one day. I did.
I didn't see it. I did see he ran a 4.640, which got me to jump out of my shoes a little bit.
Let's go.
Like
Let's go.
Like if he walked in there, we'd be like, that's a big dude. But in football terms, Dennis Allen wants 20 pounds out of him. Well, that slows you down. You're not a 4.640 adding 20 pounds of weight to you.
So we have Lovie Smith as a DC that we have here.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what Alex Brown said.
Oh,
Alex Brown's on the beach in Puerto Rico. His wife's from Puerto Rico. Phone rings. He's got a Corona in his hand. Phone rings. Honey, your phone's ringing. They're on the beach, the whole family. Hello. Hey, Alex, this is Coach Smith. I'm your new head coach. I just got named by the Bears. How you doing? I wanted to introduce myself. I'm calling everybody. Oh, hey, Coach. Welcome. He said, what do you weigh right now, Alex? He said, 282. Remember?
yeah.
He was huge. Yeah. 282. He played at 250 in Florida. 282. Yeah. I need you at 255 by the time we get to OTAs. What? That was like in 6 weeks. Okay, Coach, thanks. He said, I literally poured the beer out, the sand, threw the glass down, and said to my son, let's go for a run. And he started running. He said, I went on a diet from that minute. Got back down to 258 or whatever he played at.
I believe that Dennis Allen is going to get the defense that he wants, but it's going to take time. Not even this offseason, Cap. It's going to take some time for him to get it exactly what he wants. I'm just going to give Allen a lot of credit because of what we just laid out. The injuries, ineptitude, lack of pass rush. They did the best that they could. I was obviously not satisfied, but I'm just telling you that was a hell of a job just to hold up their end of the bargain, especially in the playoffs.
Against Green Bay in the second half and against the Rams, I thought they competed hard.
Yeah, it was a different defense.
Just fell short.
That's all it is. So let's take your phone calls here. 312-332-ESPN, 332-3776 is our telephone number. Is there a Chicago Bear on the team that's not named Caleb Williams that must stay with the football team for next season? There's some names that we've talked about, from Javon Dexter to DJ Moore, for Cole Kmet. There's a lot of names here. Some out of contract, some that are with the Chicago Bears. Is there a guy that you say must stay with the Chicago Bears from the team that you saw last year, outside of Caleb Williams? Let's talk about that and more as we move forward here on the Friday edition of the Cap and J Hood Morning Show.
Cap and J Hood, morning 6 to 9.
What up, y'all? What up? What up? What up? Woo! See that? I lost some. I lost like 2. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna find you and ask you why, man. Whoever, man. What did you like? Was it the music? Am I not funny enough for you, nigga? Is it because I say nigga? It don't really matter that much, do it? How does that? Let me shut that down real quick and crank it back up. Reboot the push. Hope y'all been having a good evening so far, man. I know. But it's all good. It's all good. I'm gonna swap out my voice, so. Should be better though. Glad you're home, my boy. And shout out to John and his pops, man. Ugh. Crazy. Man. Nothing too crazy. Whoa. Alright. A lot in here too. Oh yeah. I forgot. It sound like that because it sounds in here that ain't that I don't got no more. Huh. They had that one little meeting though, but
Flawless victory. Excellent.
like this little song, you know, I really need to go ahead and go off, right? Like, yeah. And I'll have no instance of machine up on it for this whole thing. I don't even know what I'm about to try to do with it. My bitch is like a piano. And it's like short and sweet too, so I know I'm like just supposed to kind of like go off on it real quick, like. And that's the whole point. Like the whole point is to really make like couple little quick little bop 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 bop. I want the beat to be fire first. And once I know that the beat dope, then me going off stuff. It's 11 o'clock, though I jumped off the post. Like we gotta do some vocals tomorrow, man. I got way too much. I gotta record this shit in the house, even if I don't make it to a bigger studio. I'm just gonna do it here. Excuse me, I have decorum as well.
Bruh.
I do. I have decorum.
Wrong.
Let's see what I can do though. Let's see if I can see, I got all these diverge kits, all these different little, because I didn't have a way to really make drums like snares and all this shit. Right? That's why I had to get the machine. This beat is obviously a little bit older. Oh yeah. wanted to make sure I was in the right key. I mean, I know I was in the right key, but it's right. Scale. I got that locked in. I just need to write it at, right? So let me write the fact down. I need to write it at. What the hell is this called? Linda? Why is it called Linda? Because while I was in the middle of making this song, I found out an old teacher of mine, Miss Cooley, died. Linda Cooley. And it was just, yeah, named it that. I guess, which is why I kind of got like a little chill tone to it. It ain't really melancholy, sad, nothing, but it's definitely chiller tone. And I think whatever I write, it's not gonna really have nothing. Yeah. It's my dedication to her, though. That I.
Bruh.
So really the one that I've been working on recently was this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and get back into it. Yeah. Hi. What up, Virtue? What up, Virtue? Welcome. Okay. What did I do with my pick? I always. You got 3 right there. I know. One there. Ain't got nothing to do with what I'm gonna play. That sounded so lovely. I gotta really find the key. where I was at, my bad. Whoa. You hear how that tail in it? That was wild, right? That shit sounds sad, but it's not though. I'm still learning how to play the piano, man. Alright. Which one is that? Is that the one that that's that
So
I get to the freestyle. I get the freestyle playing every night and then. But yeah. Let's see. Wait, when I get whole totally different song, right? Niggas don't even really gotta put nothing behind it. trying to. I'm not trying to. If you hear what's coming. That's how it be. People be like, how do you practice for 4-5 hours at a time? I don't know. Like that. Except for that night, stop this there. If for the groupies who knew me or better yet who done crossed me, I took a quarter of your life, cause ain't no hater gon' stop me. A quarter mile we done ran, but I can keep up on feet. We platinum down on these clowns, but still we loved on these streets. I'm gonna get that shit though, right? That should just be like the hook or some shit, right? I think I'm gonna throw that bitch at the end of it. I had to take that out. You know, it was a little bit too much for what I was trying to do, right? So before I get to this cyberpunk, I just want to check out. I had put up my YouTube real quick, and I wanted to see this real quick. But let me see something. But before I get to this stuff here, it was something else I was gonna watch. And I thought this was quite interesting. Maybe this will provide a little context first.
I just finished testifying in front of the House Oversight Committee. I did it for 2 reasons. First, I love my country, including our Constitution. And America was built on the idea that no person is above the law, even presidents, especially presidents, and that we should all live under the same set of rules. This kind of democracy requires every person to play their part. And I hope that by being there today, we can bring ourselves just a little further away from the brink and back to being a country where we can disagree civilly and we can search for truth and justice, and that it outweighs the partisan urge to score points and create spectacle.
I agree with that.
The second reason I was there is that the girls and women whose lives Jeffrey Epstein destroyed deserve not just justice, but healing. They've been waiting too long for both.
Why was it cut?
Though my brief acquaintance with Epstein ended years before his crimes came to light, and though I never witnessed during our limited interactions any indication with what was truly going on, I offered the little I do know in the hopes that it would help prevent anything like this from ever happening again. I also have to say something personal.
Hold on.
Republic.
I gotta see his face when you
And
say
though
that.
I never witnessed during our limited interactions any indication with what was truly going on, I offered the little I do know in the hopes that it would help prevent anything like this from ever happening again. I also have to say something personal. Republicans made Hillary testify yesterday, and she had nothing to do with Jeffrey Epstein, nothing. She has no memory of ever even meeting him. She neither traveled with him nor visited any of his properties. So whether 10 people or 10,000 people were subpoenaed, including her, was simply not right. So here's what I told the committee. First, I had no idea of the crimes Epstein was committing. No matter how many photos they show of me, I have 2 things that at the end of the day matter far more than any interpretation of 20-year-old photos. I know what I saw, and more importantly, what I didn't see. And I know what I did, and more importantly, what I didn't do. I saw nothing and I did nothing wrong.
Wrong.
As someone who grew up in a home with domestic violence, not only would I not have flown on his plane if I had any inkling of what he was doing, I would have turned him in myself and led the call for justice for his crimes, not the sweetheart deal we got.
Wrong.
But even with 20/20 hindsight, I saw nothing that ever gave me real pause. We're only here today because Epstein hid it from everyone so well for so long. And by the time it came to light with his 2008 guilty plea, I had long stopped associating with him. When the video of my testimony today is released, I hope it will motivate everyone to go in front of Congress to say what they know. I hope it will motivate the Justice Department to finally release all the files and to ensure that this never happens again. The survivors deserve that.
That nigga was blind. We got some more to go along with that, you know. So we're gonna. Dang, hold on. You saw that? I hope they don't. Oh Lord. Okay. We're gonna just. That's get out of here. Get out of here. All right.
An update with Bill Clinton. So Bill Clinton put out a statement about Jeffrey Epstein and his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. Oh boy, President Clinton's opening. This is the new Epstein update with Bill Clinton. So Bill Clinton put out a statement about Jeffrey Epstein and his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. Oh boy, President Clinton's opening statement to the House Oversight Commitment. I'm here for two reasons. First reason is I love my country. Right, that's why they had to make you come here. And America is built on an idea no person's above the law, even presidents, especially presidents. Democracy requires every person to play their part. I hope that being here today, we can make ourselves a little further away from being a country we can disagree with uncivilly. Right, second reason I'm here is the girls and women whose lives Jeffrey Epstein has destroyed. They've been waiting too long for both. Through my brief acquaintance, with Epstein ended years before his crimes came to light. I don't know about that. Though I never witnessed during our limited interactions of any interaction of what was truly going on, I am here to offer what little I know. Like 3 minimizing like fucking qualifications. Oh yeah, you're doing your absolute best to hide this. I get it. And I'm here to offer what little I know, so it might be able to prevent something like this from happening ever again. But before we start, I have to get personal. You made Hillary come in. She had nothing to do with Jeffrey Epstein. Well, then why was Jeffrey Epstein's main accomplice at her daughter's wedding? I think that's kind of substantial, especially whenever you've been married to her for 30 and 40 years and you both do politics together. Is any reasonable, rational person ever going to say, oh, wait a second, maybe they don't have anything to do with each other? Oh, they never, you really think they never talked about Jeffrey Epstein? What the fuck are we doing here? This is the most delusional playing people for retards thing that I've ever even seen. How do you even think this? Anyway, she has no memory of even meeting him. Really? Oh, wow. She neither traveled with him nor with any of his properties. I do think that to an extent,
that could be true.
This is probably true to an extent.
Right.
Because I bet Bill Clinton was cheating on Hillary Clinton, and he didn't want Jeffrey Epstein to meet Hillary, because if he met Hillary, then obviously, you know, he might say something, or she might get an idea that he was cheating on her. So I think that's probably what happened. But over the 20 years, it probably happened. She's like, oh, you're hanging out with Jeffrey again. Like, do you really think she didn't know who this guy was? Are we fucking kidding? Yeah, this is nuts. And she neither traveled with him nor visited any of his properties. Whether you subpoenaed 10 people or 10,000, including her, simply was not right. Sure, you're going to have to defend your wife, definitely. And what's this? Begin the hearing with me raising my hand, taking the oath to tell my truth. Okay, tell the truth, I mean. Let's see what the rest of it says. I know what I saw and what I didn't see. Let me see what you're going to get from me. First, I had no idea of the crimes Epstein was committing. No matter how many photos you show of me, I have 2 things that at the end of the day matter more than your interpretation of those 20-year-old photos. Okay, what do you have? I know what I saw, more importantly, what I didn't see. I know what I did, more importantly, what I didn't do. I saw nothing and I did nothing wrong. Honestly, that's what I would say. If I was Bill Clinton, I would say that too. I'd say I had nothing to do with this. I didn't do anything wrong. Everybody is lying about me, and I'm the victim
no matter
here.
What you saw.
And it's just legal fucking. It's a legal circus to make me look bad. Absolutely, that's what I would say, because some retards will buy it. And again, he gains nothing from admitting that he knew anything about this, right? He would never say that. As someone who grew up in a home of domestic abuse, not only had a phone on his plane with any inkling of what was going on, I would turn myself down for a call for justice of crimes, not sweetheart deals. Even with 20/20 hindsight, nothing I ever saw gave me pause. We were only here because he hid it from everyone. This one before. And this is also another thing, is like Bill Clinton literally, like, he fucked one of his aides in the White House, right? He had this girl suck his dick in the White House while he was smoking a cigar, which, I mean, like, I got to admit, I mean, that is aura. It definitely is aura. I mean, there's nobody really, I think, stopped liking Bill Clinton because of that. I think, if anything, there's a lot of people that like them more. Exactly. So I get it, right? But at the same time, you can't be doing that. And also, you're lying.
Right.
You lied. You made it up. You said one thing was going to happen, and it was something else. You made it up. And so you mean oral? Oh, yeah. Yeah, oral. What's the word after oral? Oral sex. I did not have sex with a woman. Yeah, you're a liar. You're making shit up.
A new precedent has been set in America today. Before this, we had the Trump rule. Trump defied, as all of you know, a congressional subpoena with the January 6th committee. He said presidents don't have to testify. Now we have the Clinton rule, which is the presidents and their families have to testify when...
I think they should have Trump testify. I think they should. Because if he's actually not guilty, that's fine, right? I mean, then let's figure it out. This is such a huge problem that, I mean, if they're going to drag Bill Clinton through this, they need to be having Trump do it too.
Everybody.
I mean, I don't really... I don't know whether Trump was innocent or not. I have no idea. I hope he was. I hope everybody was, but who knows? But the real thing is that you have to get to the bottom of this and you have to solve this problem. This is a huge existential problem. It's a massive crisis. And the reason why it's such a huge crisis is actually very simple. It's because if you don't have people that are being held accountable for this behavior, they can be held, for blackmail, and you don't know what they're going to do. This is massive. It's a sitting president versus former president. I understand that, but I think this is a very important issue, and I think that Trump should testify on it if Congress and the Senate think that that's appropriate. I absolutely think so.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same thing with Bill Clinton. Like, why would I think that about Bill Clinton but not about Trump? I mean, it's undeniable that Trump knew Jeffrey Epstein. It's undeniable that he had very close relationship with him at a certain point in time. Not maybe the entire time, but if you're writing birthday cards to people, you're talking to them regularly. He says he's your best friend. I mean, there's probably something going on here.
Congress issues a subpoena, and that means that Donald Trump needs to come before our committee and explain what he knew about Epstein and explain why we have not had a full release of the documents. We also need other people, part of the Epstein class, to come before this committee. If President Clinton can answer questions, many others need to as well.
He's completely right about this. Yeah, if he's doing it, other people should do it too. Don't forget what, Nick? I agree. I mean, I think everybody agrees with that. I mean, sure. This is the problem that a lot of people don't understand, is that there are some people that have this idea. Boxes of pizza are now being delivered inside where Bill Clinton is testifying about his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein.
Humans are funny. Wow.
Dude.
Wow.
Dude, I don't know what this is insane. Pizzagate? Oh my fucking god. I mean, they have to be doing this to make him look like a retard, right? What is this, Nomad? Are you trying to show me something? What is this? Who's mad now? Oh, this is about me. No, Casey Tron is upset about this. I'll look at that in a minute. Let me focus on this first. Just now, Representative James Comer confirms Jeffrey Epstein visited the White House 17 times. Holy shit.
Mr. Chairman, good morning. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Explain to us specifically what you need to hear from President Clinton today. What do you want to know?
Well, I think everyone's seen there are a lot of photos that have been released by the Department of Justice as well as the Epstein estate. There are a lot of email correspondence that included President Clinton. We know President Clinton had, and Secretary Clinton confirmed this yesterday, Jeffrey Epstein was in the White House 17 times while Bill Clinton was president. We know that Bill Clinton flew on Jeffrey Epstein's plane at least 27 times. So those are questions that we're going to ask. Everything that most media outlets have reported with respect to pictures and correspondence between Epstein, Maxwell, and Bill Clinton, these are all questions that we're going to ask today.
Yesterday, you both told me that you were planning on asking about an email that Howard Lutnick sent to Jeffrey Epstein.
They got to bring Howard Lutnick in there and figure out what the fuck he knows, too. They do. Like, I think that they're mismanaging this, if you want me to be honest. I think they are, because they're not approaching this from the perspective of any of the people that are involved having bad faith behavior. They're assuming that everybody involved is actually going to act in good faith, and that's stupid to do at an investigation. What they should have done, this is what I would have done, is I would have had all of these people do it on the same day and just do separate depositions with different people or tier it out all on the same day. Because the moment that you have any overlap with multiple days, now you're going to give people the opportunity to, corroborate stories, to, basically communicate with each other and say, this is what I said, this is the thing that we should focus on, etc. Separate is stupid? Well, no, it's not. Because, let's say you ask somebody, did you ever get on the plane? Did you see Bill Clinton get on the plane? One person says yes, the other person says no. Well, then one person's lying and the other person isn't. So whenever you have everybody in the same room, just by body language, you can create a certain consensus ahead of time before a question is answered. It's just common sense, especially if you're having people answering it one at a time. Because, let's say one person says something, then the next person, if they're trying to avoid accountability, will say the same thing that they did. Duh.
Hillary Clinton fundraiser in 2021.
Obviously. How do people not know this?
Is he not worth asking in to talk about what he might know?
Yeah, and I think it'll be interesting when we hopefully get that video out later today or tomorrow as quick as we can get it out. I think it'll be interesting what Hillary Clinton said about Howard Lutnick.
And how she said it.
And how she said it. We looked, I think was Miss Mace with the line of questioning. So there was a pretty thorough line of questioning yesterday between Miss Mace and Miss Clinton with respect to Lutnick. And I think you all find it very interesting what she had to say. But we're going to continue.
Yeah, that's what oh, wow. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm ready to hear that. Didn't this all start in 2006? Why did this take 20 years? Because the real reason why, I think, is because all of the people in power then were at a closer pinnacle of their power. So they were able to shut down conversations about this. And I actually think that theoretically, if we didn't have the internet, you probably wouldn't have the Epstein files. Actually, that's not true. You wouldn't have the Epstein files. It wouldn't happen. The only reason why we're able to talk about this stuff is because of the internet and because of basically, Twitter, right? Even if Elon didn't own Twitter and change, I think, the internet, free speech, I think that we still might not even have them.
Ask questions of everyone that shows up in photos on the island and things like that. Yes.
I will be asking for him, yes.
You will.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Obviously, we heard from Secretary Clinton after...
And you've got to keep in mind that, this is one of the big issues that Trump has, is that having people that were closely associated with Jeffrey Epstein on your cabinet, like Howard Lutnick, this is just a massive thorn in your side. It is. It's a huge weakness, and it's one of the positions where you can be attacked from this position, and it's really kind of understandable. It's a bad idea. Yeah, it looks bad, and on top of it looking bad, it is bad. It's bad. It's, besides oh, well, this is what people think. Who cares really what people think? Is it good or bad to have somebody that was that connected to Jeffrey Epstein that's on your cabinet? No, it's bad.
Deposition, she described the session as repetitive. She said it veered off topic. She was asked about things like UFOs, Pizzagate. Can you explain why those topics were brought up, and also in light of the release of that photo?
And she also said there were substantive questions yesterday too. But one reason there were repetitive questions about Epstein is
probably because she was being evasive. Let me guess.
Because we went through every email and every correspondence that implied Hillary Clinton and Jeffrey Epstein communicated often. You all have seen the email where he said that she looks better in person and all of that. Those were questions we asked. So every item of evidence that would suggest Hillary Clinton and Jeffrey Epstein had a close relationship, we went and asked about that. So it may have seemed repetitive because there was a lot of documentation that would suggest that she had a relationship with Epstein. So, go ahead.
Clear, Secretary Clinton actually asked about the NDAA. Sorry.
Go ahead.
To be clear, Secretary Clinton actually asked us about what happened with the disclosure language in the NDAA. So, I know she's trying to pivot from the fact that she's here and she had a very close relationship regarding the Clinton Foundation and Epstein and Maxwell. But the point is, and I think I'd like to hit on this with probably Miss Mace here, but I think we have a very important interest and curiosity about what specifically the co-conspirators had a role in all this, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We know for a fact that some of these were...
Everybody knows Jeffrey Epstein's bad, but who else was involved and knew about it?
Women.
That's the question.
I think that today, at least with my line of questioning, I'm curious about that. Why is it that these women were given plea deals as adults for trafficking minors? How much of that did they witness, etc.? And so, I don't know know that Secretary Clinton was all that honest about the context of this investigation. We asked extensively about intelligence ties, whether or not she felt that she was targeted as a result of possibly an intelligence gathering operation. And she was very curiously interested in that. And then also, you'll hear it in the response, but had told us to follow up with a few countries, one of which is our ally. So that's interesting.
It is. It is.
I wonder which one. Wow. Which one would it be?
And I think Miss Luna brought up a good point about the Clinton Foundation. There's so many examples in the evidence the Department of Justice released in correspondence where Epstein bragged about how involved he was initially in setting up the Clinton Global Initiative and the Clinton Foundation. We asked those questions to Secretary Clinton yesterday, and she kept saying, well, she was in the Senate at that time. She wasn't focused on it. You'll have to ask my husband. So a lot of the Clinton Global Initiative questions yesterday went unanswered because Ms. Clinton deferred to her husband. So we'll do one more question. Annie, go ahead.
It's our understanding that you guys asked Secretary Clinton yesterday about photos of her husband in the Epstein files. What was her reaction when you showed various photos, for example, of her?
There's a lot of photos with Bill Clinton. There's a lot. I feel like he's pretty much the main guy. I feel like there's more photos with him and Bill Clinton than like anybody else.
Her husband in the jacuzzi that we've seen.
It's a lot.
I'm going to let Miss Mace answer that. We're on TV.
Okay, I'm not going to say anything. No, she didn't want to answer any questions about any of that. And
I bet she didn't.
Most of those, if not all of those questions, to her husband, and he will be thoroughly asked about that today. You know, what did he know? When did he know? What did he see? Because there are other people who've come forward publicly, like Kevin Spacey, who thought all of this was very strange and actually a very high risk for a president of the United States or former president. It's all very bizarre, but I asked her very pointed questions, and you'll see that in the transcript and the video that comes out, and you'll see how she responded as well, screaming.
And I will.
If you get to watch her crashing out in the deposition and they release that in full, oh my God.
Close with this. We're going to.
I don't even know if I believe that. I want to see it.
Get the video out.
I can't wait.
We can get it uploaded in the sound
let's
and
see
everything
this.
from yesterday. So
I'm ready.
This is, for all practical purposes, a public deposition. The American people are going to see it. I've heard C-SPAN's going to air it wire to wire.
This is the part that we saw.
Everyone's going to see what was asked yesterday, and I think that'll answer a lot of questions, especially with Lutnick and other things like that. Throughout the day, we'll try to send different members out to get...
Like, if Howard Lutnick had any sort of self-respect, he'd probably just step down.
But...
Like, especially if this deposition makes him look bad. Like, if he really wants to be a G, he would step down. Because, like, if you... Like, having you be involved in something like that... It just makes everybody else look bad. It's like a massive liability to have a person that is inside of a case like that on the policy commission and like on the policy team.
Brief updates. We don't want to.
How would you not believe that? Well, I don't know. I mean, I could see why they would not do it, because that if him stepping down would imply that he was guilty, and then that would bring in it would question Trump's judgment and putting him in that position in the first place. Like, I know the reasoning for why they wouldn't do it, but at the same time, I feel like he probably should do it, depending on what gets released about him.
Disclose what's going on in the deposition specifically until after at the conclusion, but we'll keep you updated, and we appreciate everyone being here and look forward to updating you throughout the day.
Ms. Mace, what do you mean that Hillary Clinton was screaming?
She was unhinged, and I hope that President Clinton is less.
You can see this girl's agreeing with her. Watch, listen.
Updating you throughout the day.
See, watch her nod her head.
Hillary Clinton was screaming?
She was unhinged, and I hope that President Clinton is less unhinged today than his wife was yesterday. You'll see it.
Wow.
Man.
Right.
Say again?
Why do you think she had a relationship with Mr. Epstein?
Well, he was basically instrumental, for his words, and I think you'll find out from Clinton probably today, in setting up the Clinton Global Initiative.
President Trump said that he was bothered by Bill Clinton coming in.
Man. The biggest thing is we need transparency, accountability, and we need justice.
You gotta get that video out, bro. I'm ready to watch that video.
Find out how can
I'm ready to see it.
Laws to prevent human trafficking and
we watch it. Yeah, I'll watch a lot of it.
That evil level infiltrate.
I don't.
That dude
the highest levels of government.
Yeah, everywhere in the whole fucking country.
He gonna get it
and
done.
so yeah, no, I agree with this. I'm happy, and let me go back and see if I can pull up any more of these. If there's anything else. Oh, there's one more of this.
In lines of questioning, that Jeffrey Epstein was running a intelligence gathering operation. In my professional opinion, I do believe it was a honeypot operation.
So if he, whoa.
Running a intelligence gathering operation in my professional.
For who?
Intelligence gathering.
For who is he running it for? I'm just curious.
Opinion.
Nobody
I do
knows.
believe it was a honeypot operation. And I do believe that there's a list of individuals who did engage in trafficking, were given these plea deals, and I'm going to name those individuals right now. The first one would be Leslie.
Oh, shit. All right.
Groff. The second one, Sarah Kellen. The third one, Nadia Markova. And the fourth one, Adriana Ross. All of these women engaged in the trafficking of minors as adults. They were working and complicit with Jeffrey Epstein's operation. And in my opinion, they are not to be given victim status because they did partake in harming young girls. I remember seeing in some of the files, some of these girls were, as young as 10, 11 years old.
Oh my
and
God.
Older. And so obviously we have a lot of work to do, but I did want to come and give an update and let you know in lines of questioning.
Oh my!
That Jeffrey Epstein.
Holy shit, man!
Yeah, that's wild.
So there were other people that were trafficked. Dude, how is this shit so common? If you work in any sort of a like a company, I bet you've probably. How many of you guys have had at least knowledge of something like this happening in a space that you are familiar with? Whether it's like inside of a school, inside of another organization, inside of a work or something like that. Yes. Yeah, it's quite common. Just last week, dude. Exactly. Like, and you see a lot of people are saying no, but a lot of people are saying yes. And I think that some of you guys might not realize that, yes, obviously Jeffrey Epstein is like the extreme of this reality, but he's not the norm. Right. The norm of this reality is that this happens to 3 different girls over 4 years or 14 years or something, and then that's it. So my church, actually, yeah, that's another organization. Of course, people like that get involved with churches, definitely. So, yeah, I've never personally heard of a grown woman around me trafficking minors. Yeah, maybe. I don't know yet.
Yeah, that was wild, man. Yo, I've been talking to people about that for so long, and I don't think, I'm just glad it's coming out, because then that way, I could talk about it and not sound crazy anymore. I don't know. But anyway, we get all that. Swapping it out. Oh, yeah.
And it happens everywhere because somewhere along the way, confidence gets replaced with complacency. Well, I think really it's obvious that Epstein ran the operation for himself. He was never one to obey authority, and he always wanted to do what he wanted. Well, I don't know really if that's entirely true, right? I mean, possibly, but, oh, is this her talking?